Royal expert Angela Levin mocked Meghan Markle for desperately wanting Barack Obama's invitation, but was brutally rejected. Meghan Markle desperately wanted to be a special guest at Barack Obama's 60th birthday party, but the Sussexes were never on the 475-strong guest list. Prince Harry's biographer claims, according to royal expert and author Angela Levin, Barack and Michelle never included Harry and Meghan on the 475-strong guest list. Angela told The Sun that they weren't on the initial list of 700 invitees, so I see no reason to be upset at not making the cut down to 200. It must, however, be jarring to see someone like Chrissy Teigen, who herself recently courted controversy, making the final list of 200. The Duchess and her prince husband, who have met the Obamas, didn't get one. It's almost as if high-profile celebrities are wary of the couple airing other people's private business for self-promotion and are seemingly keeping them at an arm's length. To not even make the top 700 who were originally invited makes it pretty much official. They are out in the cold with those that want to move and shake with. Narcissists don't like the truth. She was supremely unaware of her unimportance until now. The Sussex marriage, a classic example of narcissists culling their partner from the loved ones and dragging them into an abyss of socially suicidal acts. Perhaps she will use the excuse again, which would make it Harry's fault. We don't know that she was upset, to be honest, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was. Meghan is a narcissist and as such believes herself to be someone special. Why else do you think she and Offer snagged herself a prince, for goodness sake? She can so triumphantly return to the U.S. and have old news ex-president ignored on her own birthday, when he's inviting a whole bunch of other people. What the hell does she think she is? Indeed, if you look at the guest list, and it consisted of very long-standing friends of Oprah's, of which Harry and Meghan are not. Harry has met President Obama on several occasions for publicity, and the former president meets literally thousands of people a year. The big question in my mind is, what happened to the small get-together that Harry and Meghan were supposed to have planned and executed by Oprah Winfrey's event specialist? Did that ever kick off? Why are there no publicity photos of that? Who would have thought that they would be perceived by Meghan Markle as a positive image portrayal of herself? Yet there are no mentions or leaks of the supposed event anywhere. If you have or know factual info, please share. I was kind of embarrassed for Meghan when the president's 44th and 60th was mentioned. But since his party was months in the making, I do believe that somehow Meghan got wind of the theme and created her own 40 by 40 thing at the last minute. Since no one believes that she initiated the idea but copied his, this is another copycat embarrassment for her. I also like to think that the A-list folks must now be onto her, that they will likely never share any of their plans with her or allow their publicists to share previews of their charity work in advance because of her concept of plagiarism. Who would want to mentor this succubus now? By the way, I bet she is livid, especially as guests she invited to their wedding for networking reasons were all invited and they didn't make the cut. Worse than that, everyone knows they didn't. And something you don't have to fight for as a senior royal ever, I wonder, is if William and Catherine were in fact invited. Interesting. She's gradually deluding herself and Harry. Barack has always had this 60-minute campaign, which she's plagiarized, which can only be an irritant and embarrassing to the upper echelons. Talk about social disaster for them. This should have been the "we arrived" moment. Instead, it's a message that they are not on the level that she thought they would be, and won't be. Livid with a hint of incandescent rage, more like love it. I'll bet that she spitbuckles, cursed, and gave Harry a good beating. The two of them need mental health care desperately. They speak of it for others, but neglect to look in the mirror. She was not part of the elite group that got invited to the biggest meeting of power players in a while, because she's not a power player and never will be. She's a pariah that nobody wants to be attached to. That's why her big birthday idea had about 12 participants. All I want to be like her who thinks she can take them up the ladder with her. Poor Meghan. She's just another brick with the pecking order again. She thought she got rid of that part by leaving the royal family, but now she sees A++ celebrities and politicians closing ranks. Yes, they will talk to you, but don't expect to be welcomed into their inner circles. Can you imagine a shopping channel diva in their midst? Not likely. If she is upset they weren't invited, it may be because they clearly aren't as important as she feels they are. Airing your dirty laundry and making claims that many have proven to be inaccurate, and I'm being kind, may have been a factor. My guess is that the Obamas don't want to be associated with somebody who is ripping up the Queen and the Cambridge families. I would love to just bitch slap Harry and Meghan. They think their self-worth is above reproach. I don't think I've ever met anybody in my life that has a more inflated ego than Meghan. Meanwhile, according to Karen P. Anderson-Kantz, why would they not have been invited? For many reasons, I think. They did not want them there to ask their guests to hire them for jobs. They're probably not respected by most people. And criticism of the Queen is not a great resume builder. They've attempted to find themselves, and they have no status since leaving the royal family. They are poor money managers, and they are lacking in social skills. The money that they have is from the royal family, and they are not billionaires. They've been in the news constantly. They're dependent, not assertive, and quite dramatic. They are difficult to work with, lack respect for others, and are unable to keep secrets. The way that they are mudslinging the royal family, bullying others, making fun of the Queen, and telling lies does not favor a welcoming reception from others, A-listers, guests, and hosts. It would have been a fabulous party to network, build friendships, and cement their status in the world. But this couple is viewed as a threat since M wants to run for president on the Democratic ticket next election. This is the most powerful reason to exclude them from the party. If they attended, they would have been an endorsement, and nonetheless, they would have been walked off the property if they attempted to gain entry without an invitation. Those two would be political suicide. They have no filter when it comes to speaking because that's how they make money. I don't think anyone really sees Meghan Markle as a presidential candidate. She has nothing to back it up. If she couldn't handle doing her royal responsibilities, how could she possibly handle a presidential campaign? She was going to modernize the royal family. We know how that went. Down the tubes. It is pretty obvious that they're going to need a new story soon, and who wants to be the story? I think they will not find themselves in the kind of circles that will give them the status they crave. Moreover, too many people attending Obama's parties have skeletons in their closets. Because of that, the old saying applies: there is honor among thieves. The attendees will be loyal and keep quiet about the occasion, and all the other attendees there. Unfortunately, the Sussexes have proven disloyal by discussing private issues regarding the family, especially the royal family, on national TV. Obama is no dummy. He's actually quite lucky. He had his birthday preceded the TV interview. He might have invited them and would certainly rue the day not knowing what revenge they would use down the road when they not get their own way. It means the Sussexes' reputation precedes them.